6:49, our top stories in our Smart Start. The breaking news out of Maine. At least 16 people confirmed dead following mass shootings. Dozens more are injured, and the suspect is at large.
There were multiple shootings, all committed by the same person, reportedly in Lewiston at a bar and bowling alley. Police are searching for this man here on our screen now, 40-year-old Robert Card. Though authorities do say that Card is a trained firearms instructor believed to be in the Army Reserve and has reported mental health issues. This morning, we are hearing from this morning we were hearing from a man earlier in the day on the terrifying scene it was there to have to endure through this.
People just scrambling to hide inside that bowling alley. There's going to be much more coverage on the tragedy in Maine coming up at 7 on CBS Mornings. We'll also have continuing updates here on News 8 when we're back on air at noon and throughout the day at rochesterfirst.com. 10 minutes to go until 7. Let's get a check of the radar. Been busy this morning here with James.
Yeah, we've got showers pushing through Rochester right now and most of Monroe County, but I'm using the word showers. It's all very light. It's wet the roads for your morning commute, but otherwise, give it a couple hours. We're coming up on 7 a.m. I would say to about 9:30. That's when the rain showers start to taper. You do see another batch, looks like over Genesee County, Batavia, dealing with a few rain showers. But once this pushes through, I don't expect much more. By 2 p.m., we should be just about done with a lot of this rain. We'll take a look at the 8-day forecast at the end of the show. Brennan, Michaela, back to you.
All right. Thank you, James. We'll have some wet roads out there, obviously, as we take a look at the expressways. Got an accident over on 590, getting close to Empire Boulevard, causing some slowdowns. Another one headed out towards Victor, 490 eastbound at Route 31. Some more news here, and this story is alarming. The rate of suicides among teens and kids continues to skyrocket.
Yes, Hayden Wentworth explains the insight from a local doctor about the warning signs, also what can be done to save lives. She's here live with us in the studio now. Hayden.
Brennan, Michaela, experts say the suicide attempt rates in children between the ages of 10 to 14 has doubled over the last 12 years, with the greatest increase in deaths among girls. The chief psychiatrist for Golisano Children's Hospital, Dr. Michael Scharf, says isolation or showing the lack of meaning in the community are just some of the strong indicators of a child who may be going through some tough times. Scharf adds when children and young teens are able to identify supportive adults in their lives, whether it's a parent, guardian, or even a role model, that protective value can prevent the mental health consequences that could occur after specific losses and traumas. He says if you are worried about your child's behavior, you know them better than a doctor or psychiatrist, so don't be afraid to be curious.
When something's different, whether you can immediately say, oh, that's happening because of this issue that happened last week or not, be curious. Be curious to try to understand what's different and why. And then don't be satisfied until you have an answer.
Scharf adds parents shouldn't worry alone either. They should include other adults in the household, grandparents, and especially primary care providers, so the cause of any changes in behavior can be identified. Brennan, Michaela, back to you.
Thank you so much, Hayden. Now, if you or anyone you know is experiencing a mental health issue, maybe even thoughts of suicide, you can always call for help at the National Suicide Lifeline, 988.
Yeah, that offers free and confidential support anytime, open 24/7.
Well, it took nearly 6 weeks, but the United Auto Workers have reached a tentative deal with Ford, hoping it's a breakthrough towards ending the strikes with the Detroit automakers. They have so far only reached a deal with Ford, still negotiating with GM and Stellantis. But before the strike, Ford was only offering a 9% increase for its workers. This new deal gives them a 25% bump. Still needs to be approved by nearly 60,000 union members, but the leaders tell the striking employees it is now time to go back to work.
The nurses union for RGH voted 95% in favor of the latest contract agreement. They're finalizing that deal. Nurses asked for higher wages and a better system to manage staff to patient ratios to make sure patients are well taken care of. That was all granted during the latest round of talks with the hospital. The agreement avoids a second planned strike that would have been held for 5 days, and that would have been this week.
Yeah, so umbrellas, I guess, for the early tailgaters, but for the normal tailgaters, you should be fine. Should be a really great evening. evening for football with numbers in the 60s and low 70s. Tomorrow, just an isolated shower, mid-70s, still warm, but then it all comes crashing down. Saturday, mid-60s. That number falls throughout the day. Sunday, that's when we get rain showers carrying into Monday. And then I'm starting to look at Tuesday. I know we have rain, snow in there, but it really doesn't look that bad. I don't think we see a lot of that coming down. So just a cool Halloween we'll go for. Still one to enjoy.
All right. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you, James. Thank you so much for sharing your morning with us, everyone, here on Sunrise.
CBS Mornings coming your way next. We'll see you back here at 7:25.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.